Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. Anyways, welcome back to the next episode of my little forever world. Yes, it's been a while, and yes, that is armadillos in the background. Let me explain a little bit. So, a couple days ago, I kind of might have uh, died in my hardcore world before stream. So, I'm able to record more again because I'm taking a break from hardcore. I mentioned it on stream and told everybody like, yo, taking a little bit of a break, gonna focus more on the video side of things for a bit, try to grow the channel a little bit more. But that doesn't mean things are gonna change. In this world, I do plan on having the subscriber hall still. I'll probably put it like, I'm thinking like up here in this mountain area, but that is going to be a little bit down the road because today I'm going to do something with those armadillos, but I can't do anything with them until I do a different project, which is go to the nether. And I have this like area here. I want to build a custom little cave hole entrance thing. Like it's literally just going to be like from like here to that side, right? And then I'm thinking it'll go down maybe like one or two more layers, and it'll be like the nether portal here, and when we get some of the nether blocks, we'll make it like leak out a little bit. And I'm thinking like over here, we can carve out a little bit of this side of the hill and put our enchantment table here. And of course, obviously, we're going to make a custom cave around this, so like it's not going to just be dirt and stuff, and this is going to be completely covered. So there's plans. There's plans. However, plans take time. And time is something that I sadly don't have a lot of. I work a full-time job that's like 10-hour shifts, so recording is actually not the easiest thing for me to find time for, but with the lack of streams now that hardcore is dead, it should be a little bit easier. Just a little bit. But anyways, I'm going to dig this out probably to the level I want, and then I'll come back, explain my little thought process, and then we'll time-lapse the rest of the build, maybe. Probably. Alright, so let me run you through the idea, right? So, imagine a little stone archway right here representing the cave entrance, and we'll come in, it'll be a little bit of a slope, and this will be the main layer, with the portal. I'm probably going to do it like rightish here. I wish there was a way you could do like diagonal portals, that would look so much better, but it is what it is. Anyways, moving on. Over here is where the enchantment table will go, with the enchantment table right here, and we'll just mix the bookshelves in with like a ruined rock look to make it look like it was just dug into the cave. And then over here, I actually made like another little spot. What I wanted to do is have like maybe a small little like brewing system, and I might put like, for example, like soul sand maybe like right here to grow the wart, but I don't use potions a lot, but it'd be nice to have a little spot for it for now. But yeah, so that's a little bit of the idea. And I know I haven't explained anything about the armadillos yet. Not going to. Alright, so I feel like you can kind of get where I'm going with this. It is 100% a trust the process. It's going to look good in the end, I promise, I promise. So, I feel like the pathway actually looks good. I did want to change it up just a little bit by adding more of the pod soil and the mossy bricks as the dominant color, just to show that it is kind of like coming off of the main path that like the settler that lives here, aka me, you know, is more than like used to using, I guess you could say. We might touch it up a little bit here and there. So this is going to be like the archway. I'll use other blocks like walls and stuff like that to help like add more texture. And I haven't gotten to this part yet. I want to actually take a break from this and do a little bit more of the terraforming around here, make it look a little bit better. And by better, I just mean not vanilla, because I'm not by no means an amazing builder. Anyways, I'm going to do that real quick, maybe show you it. The end result. I'm not going to do a time lapse for like every detail. Okay, so I might have started another trust the process. So I kind of realized I want to connect this all together into like one cliff face, and then I added a second little cave entrance. This is going to be more of a stream project area, so I'm not going to talk too much about it here, and I'm not even really going to worry about a pathway yet. And that might be a lie. I might just actually connect it right over to here and then eventually have another one wrap around over here. I don't know yet. But yeah, this is going to be more of a stream project. I just figured I would get that together while I was, already in the process. Yeah. Okay. And this is what I've done so far. Like I said, I'm doing very basic terraforming. I'm going to add slabs and all that towards the end. I just want to get the rough design. Like I want to be, when I come over here, I want it to look good. And right now I do like it. Like I said, it definitely needs the more depths. So slabs, walls, maybe even some stairs. So yeah, I still gotta do all that. I'll do that probably right now. I'm not doing no edit for this. Haha, joke's on you. Alright, so I actually did quite a bit of work. Except for I ended up doing it not on stream because stream was having a lot of delay issues. So I got the front of this portion. I'll eventually get over there. But I wanted to cover the two caves that I was doing first. So we got this entrance ready, and then we have this one actually a little bit more ready. And I kind of need to make a few things easier on me. So what I'm going to real quick do is get everything I need to build the enchantment setup real quick. Because having better tools would make this a lot easier. Because I need to start grinding out, cutting all these trees in the background, so I can bring back the subscriber haul permanently in our forever world. The amount of self-control it's taking to not jump in here is crazy. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized that I had the streamed overlay on with the donation for the Switch 2. You guys can ignore that. Unless you don't want to. But, I just kind of found something that, I'm gonna assume the witch is still here, right? I don't know if these despawn. Or not a witch, okay. I mean, right? Here you go, you can have that, buddy. But I personally don't. Here, you can have that too. Okay, bye. We're gonna remember this location, because I'm eventually gonna need villagers. So, I just found out horses are apparently a very good source of leather. And, well, obviously cows, but, I just killed like 5 horses, and each one of them dropped me 2 pieces of leather. Pretty good. Hey, I got the zombie doctor achievement. Let's go. I actually forgot I already cured that guy. Man, that actually took a while. It's been like 10 minutes almost. Alright, so I got the enchantment table, I got the grindstone, I got a barrel for the lapis, and I got the 15 books. So what I'm going to do is, first off, we're going to break you. We're going to place that torch there. Oh my, that looks nice. Okay. And then 1, 2, ooh, I don't know if that reaches. We'll find out. And we'll put these 3 like so. Put 1 right there. Alright, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to fix those. That sucks. That kinda sucks, actually. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix these. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'll go fix this. Alright, now that the new books are placed in, we can see what we'll get. Efficiency 5 isn't bad. I will take that for a new axe, though. So, I don't actually, I'm not actually using Schematica in this pack, so, not this pack, this world. I might eventually disable that. Alright, so we're going to get the E5 axe, and then I'm going to that. And I would like a better pick if possible. And then what I'm thinking we can do is we can throw you back there. Drop you like that. There's a zombie on the other side of that wall. We're gonna have to get rid of him. Anyways, let's see what we can get. Hopefully it's not just it was just efficiency. Hey, I'm getting the diamond achievement now. Alright, let's see what else we can get, right? So, Respiration 3 is not bad. Thorns I'll pass on completely. Fire Protection honestly isn't that bad. I might take the Fire Protection for right now. That's really not that bad. So yeah, we'll take fire protection and unbreaking, not bad. Protection 3, Aqua Infinity. I will take that. So for those of you that don't know, I did add Vein Miner because I don't like mining a lot. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. Grindstone, we'll just thinking we can just chuck you like I don't know, maybe right here. And I'm going to worry about now decorating this cave up. So, ready, set. Alright, so obviously I only did this portion of it because if I want to do the full cave right now, that would require a lot more effort. But hey, this doesn't look too bad. It's a nice little cozy enchantment room. I'm going to put a lantern up here eventually, but I don't have the irons. I have the iron smelting. Boom. Lantern added. This room is now done. I'm going to leave this armor in here because I don't really want to use this. This axe was such a disappointment, but it is what it is. Okay. I'm going to go back to chopping trees now because that's the main thing that I need to do. Ooh, and kill spiders. If I see any spiders, they gotta die. Okay, so while I was filling this in and digging my little hole to add some tuff and some mossy bricks into, I kind of realized something. I've been like losing my train of thought. Oh, I just realized I don't have these on. But like I've been losing my train of thought like all day. And it kind of just really dawned in. I was mining trees. Well, I was chopping trees down. Next thing I know, I'm back in this cave. I guess I just mentally want to finish this. And I'm liking it so far. I went back with a stone in here. I don't know why. It just kind of felt right. It felt like it should be stone. So I did. I turned the entire floor into a mixture of coarse dirt and regular dirt. And then the pass blocks. And we're just going to pretty much repeat this pattern all the way around. I'm not too worried about the tops of them yet. I don't know how I'm going to do that because we might not even see this. I might just like dome it off on the inside and then just torch it up. So, but I'm waiting it for to turn night so I can show you guys how this is looking so far. Because so far, I like this view. I like to come over here and I just kind of like look at it, go into free cam, and I pop in like this. And so far, it is a good view. Now, I don't go around saying I'm a good builder, but I would say I'm getting better. Anyways, let me go figure out what I'm going to do next. Alright, now that it's darker, I feel like you can see what I'm talking about a lot more. Just go into F1, break the bed. I don't know. It just looks really nice. It feels peaceful almost. You know, without the dog growling in the background. Anyways, we get what I mean? And that's kind of like the aesthetic I'm trying to go for. Along with the lighting. I gotta add a little bit of a pathway this way leading to the newer side of the cave. But it looks good so far. Alright. Anyways, let me get to, I guess, finally tackling what I've been avoiding. Also, I haven't forgotten to, you know, keep breeding my little armadillos. I try and kill spiders before I almost die every night. It doesn't go too well. I usually only get like 1 or 2. This time I got 3. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Ruby, you're procrastinating. And you would be 100% right. I am. I don't know why either. Oh, I have another one. The other 2 aren't ready to breed yet. Alright, for realsies this time. We're gonna tackle it. Let's start grabbing some stone. Alright, let's grab... I feel like that's all the stone I need. Alright, so we should only really need the shovel and the pick. Alright, we'll grab boom, we'll grab boom. We'll probably need all of this. And then some. Okay. So pretty much what I'm going to do is exactly what you kind of already saw. I'm going to pick spots and slowly transition it more into a cave look rather than just a previous dirt hole. I don't know what to call this, but it's not going to be anything unique or special. I'm not saying like it's going to be the coolest looking thing ever, but I'm going to try and make it look decent, and hopefully you guys will like the end result. Anyways, I will bring you guys back when it's either done or almost done. I love how I've changed as a Minecraft player. When I used to prioritize iron for tools and other stuff, now it's more for decorations. And I kind of had the idea of bringing in the little pillars that I've been using for the lanterns into the cave to show that it is being like lived in. Trying to show spots that are like reinforced now because obviously it's a cave. It wouldn't be like always structurally sound, right? Especially something this shallow. But yeah, so I'm kind of liking the way it's looking so far. Now, I'm definitely going to like wrap it all the way around. I have no clue how I want to do the ceiling because there's going to be a lot of moss in it because it is going to be directly connected to the top. So I'm thinking about having like a lot of the cobble being like, what is it, stalagmites or stalactites? I don't know. But one of the two, like coming down or something. We'll see. I'll try and make it work. Chopping trees is so much easier with an efficiency 4 axe. I swear. I don't know why I waited so long to actually start the enchanting process once I actually had the designated area. But yeah, I had to stop working on the cave again to go back to mining trees because there was too many trees in the way. And then I just started not liking all the trees because they're eventually going to have to leave anyway. So I decided to start the mass deforestation. Jesus, words are hard. But yeah, now I can go back to working on the cave. Though I've been a little bit of a busy bee, in between stream and recording, and I feel like I got all this done. The interior is pretty much as done as it'll be until I get the little brewing stand over here. All we gotta do is light this portal. Now, I haven't done anything over here yet because, well, I've been a little busy because I had to kill a lot of spiders, okay? I had to kill a lot of spiders to breed up all these I almost said axolotls, bruh. All these armadillos. There's 24 in here, 25. We'll find out when I put them in there. Either none of them's gonna die or one of them dies. I lost count after 20, so yeah. But before we can even do that, I have to worry about the brewing stand and the nether wart, which means I have to go there. And I don't wanna. But I will. Alright, now we just pray for a good spawn. Also, what can I get? Alright, let's pray. Good one, please. Please. Nothing bad. I mean, I'll take it. It's probably one of the safer ones we could have had. Anyone that doesn't like me using waypoints, politely see yourself away. Bye. Okay, anyways. I guess I gotta go look for a fortress, don't I? Alright, I finally found one after searching. Honestly, not too bad. I had to cross a giant lava lake. Let's not talk about it. But we finally found another fortress. And I just need a few blaze rods. Nothing crazy, so please don't become my enemies. Actually, the other thing I do want to do is, like, wither skeleton proof these halls. But yeah, so I'm going to chill here for a little while and honestly just be grinding out this spawner here. I'm going to aim for like 20-ish, probably 25. So on top of almost dying to blazes like 3 times, this fortress has no nether wart. So that means I still have to go find yet another fortress. Because I need nether wart to craft potions. Great. Man, the blazes weren't even the real enemy. I almost starved to death. If I wouldn't have looked down, I would have actually probably starved to death in the long run. Luckily, I came prepared. Because, you know, I'm just that smart. Boom, 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 boom. Food again. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go look for another fortress. That one literally has nothing. But there is a soul sands valley that way, so I will be able to at least get the soul sand, I guess. Figured while I was here, I would grab some of these bone blocks. Not every day you just get free bone blocks, you know? I could bone meal so much moss with this. Okay, so like, I didn't know you could get nether wart from these chests. I didn't even check them in the other fortress. I feel stupid now. But I've also gotten 2 wither skeleton skulls, so I might honestly just keep going until I get a 3rd. Um, early world beacon, maybe? Oh god, I'm gonna die in here. Ooh, nope, no skull. I really gotta stop pressing my luck. There's apparently a spawner in there. I figured that since the bridge spawned on it, it would have like canceled out the spawner, but I guess not. Cause blazes keep spawning there. Oh, and now I'm out of food. Yeah, no, we ain't pressing my luck no more. I'm heading home. We don't need that last blaze skull. Wither skull. Okay, well, it sucks that I didn't get as many blaze rods or wither heads as I was hoping, but I'm still actually pretty content. Oh wait, I think it's these. Yeah. Oh, I only want to make 1. Sorry, didn't mean to get your hopes up. I don't use potions like that. This is strictly going to be for the silverfish. And then we're going to swap these out with these. Boom, bam. And then over here, I'm going to have like a little infinite water source set up. Probably like right here. So yeah, I got to go get a bucket to do that real quick. Oh, I figured while I was here, I could also do a few enchants. I can get like 3 of them. So blast protection, I'm good on. Regular protection is Dookie. Depth Strider 3. What is this? Sharpness 3. Unbreak. I'll take the Depth Strider. I'll take the chance. That was not worth the chance. Unbreaking. Unbreaking. Might 5. 4. Most mobs are undead. I'll take it. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. With a few villagers in the future, we can fix that so easily. Alright, 1 more. Protection 3. Unbreaking. Oof. You know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. Okay. Alright, it was worth it. Okay. Anyways, we're just gonna keep telling myself it was worth it. It wasn't worth it. Alright, so just more disappointments. That's fine. That's fine. Nothing to be upset about. We're gonna keep these over here as well. Alright, so you probably were wondering why I did all this just for an enchantment table, a brewing stand, and a nether portal. Well, and the armadillos. So we're obviously making an XP farm if you haven't realized. And that's probably going to be the main source of my experience for this game. Well, this world. Because honestly, it's kind of broken how much experience you get from these guys nowadays. So, I'm just real quick getting that going. Because we got our awkward potions. But yeah, that's the plan, Stan. Alright, now it's time for me to watch a tutorial on how to build this and then shove it in this little hole. Yeah, that's the silverfish farm I'm talking about, you know? You gotta make sure not to build it out of stone either this time. I've done that before. Alright, armadillo farm done. It's a little bit different than the tutorial one that I watched, but that's mostly just because I don't want to follow a tutorial perfectly. I'd rather change it up a little bit. I'm gonna add a dispenser to this though, and to do that I need redstone, and redstone is over here. And honestly, I think all I need after that is just a zombie holding either an item or with a name tag. I don't think I have a name tag, so we're gonna go for the other one. Dropper, put the bow in there, got it. Boom, bam, bang. And now what I can do is, hopefully, yes. I should have definitely had another one somewhere. I gotta find that. Alright, we now have a zombie in place. He's chilling right over here with one of my dogs in a boat, so that way he doesn't despawn. We got our armadillos, campfire, and I got 6 potions, so all we have to do is light, activate, and swipe. And this will slowly but surely get us experience. So I'm going to AFK here for a little while, get myself some experience, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Alright, and off of 1 potion we already got up to level 37, which is actually pretty good. Now it would have been better if I actually had a better sword, because I kind of waste a lot of time. No, I definitely don't want smite again. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Okay, good enough, good enough. It could be better, but I'm not going to complain right now. I really just needed something with... Come on. We're having terrible luck today. But it's fine, because now I actually have unlimited experience, which was the main goal of today's episode, which is kind of cool. I mean, we did a lot today. Oh, ignore the pillage red. Like, you figure in today's episode, well, video, we did this pond, a cave, custom cave, and an XP farm. And I've, here, let me just pop in a free cam real quick. And I've been slowly but surely chopping away at the trees, because that's where the subscriber haul is going to go. Anyways, I'm going to spend a lot of time grinding away, trying to get better gear, and hopefully you guys will see the fruits of my labor in the next episode. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.